Welcome back, Truth Seeker. Thursday, April 10th, 2025. More crashes from the sky. This time, another helicopter. And they're reporting 3 adults, 3 children dead in the Hudson River. And of course, when you think about this, it'll automatically remind you of the Miracle on the Hudson, Captain Sully. Of course, they made a movie about that. What's interesting is if you look up the name gematria of Captain Sully, his actual name, his first and his last name, it equates to 100. And here we are on April 10th, the 100th day of the year. Also, for years, I've talked about Trump and helicopters. Of course, Trump's a New York guy. He used to do a lot of press conferences outside of helicopters with the blades twirling, his hair blowing all over the place. I used to always say, what is up with Trump always having these press conferences outside of a helicopter with its blades spinning? Is this supposed to be some kind of symbolic gesture? Of course, Trump once said, I am Batman, while on a helicopter. He had that helicopter crash on his golf course back on his 88th day of being in office the first time around. 88's a big number of Trump. But what's interesting about today is it's the 81st day of Trump being in office. It'd be 80 days after they took office, or the 81st day of being in office, because January 20th would count as the first day, so January 21st would be the second day, which would bring up today up to the 81st day. In Gematria, Hudson equates to 81, just like President Trump equates to 81. And you can run the numbers on Hudson River. You'll see how much overlap it has with the Jesuit order, which is also interesting. The other thing that you might think of with crashing helicopters in 81 is Kobe Bryant. We all know what happened to Kobe, Trump's last year in office. Kobe Bean Bryant equals 81, had that career high at 81. This year you had that helicopter flying into a plane on the first day of the year of the snake, like Kobe was the Black Mamba. Black Mamba equals 59. His favorite football team went on to win Super Bowl 59 shortly after a plane crashed in Philly on Roosevelt, and then a plane crashed in Brazil right before the Super Bowl when Eagles won their first game this year over the Packers in Brazil. That plane crash was exactly 22 weeks after the game in Brazil, like how Eagles equals 22. And, of course, the Chiefs got their 22nd postseason loss, losing to the Eagles in the Super Bowl, scoring only 22 points, getting outscored 22-40 on the 40th day of the year. But, yeah, honestly, these are the little bits and pieces that I see right now. The 3 adults, 3 children, I mean, just your standard 33. Don't forget, there's only 4 states in the nation that have the 33 connection, and one of them is New York. By the way, the Captain Sully guy, he's a magic number right now. He's 74 years old. Hopefully this doesn't mean his time is near. 74 is one of those fateful numbers. We celebrate the Ides of March to remember the assassination of Caesar on the 74th day. Another fateful number right alongside it's 38, and you got to love CNN's clip. Video shows the moment a helicopter crashed into the Hudson River. 38 seconds long. Of course, death, murder, killing, RIP, they're all 38. But yeah, I mean, just an extreme amount of air travel-related fatalities in 2025. Are they trying to scare people out of traveling? If you have any other keen observations on this, feel free to leave a comment. Again, thank everyone who hits the like and the share. And until next time, Truth Seeker.